The air bites shrewdly, but it is very cold.
It is a nipping and eager air.
What hour now?
I think it lacks of 12.
No, it is struck.
Indeed, I heard it not. It then draws near the season within the spirit held his wont to walk. What does this mean, my lord?
The king doth wake tonight and takes his brows, keeps for sail in the swaggering upspring reels, and as he drains his draughts of Rhenish down, the cattle drum and trumpet thus bray out the triumph of his pledge.
Is it a custom?
Ay, merry is't, but to my mind, though I'm native here, and to the manner born, it is a custom more honored in the breach than the observance. East and west makes us traduce and tax of other nations. They keep us drink cards with a swinner's phrase, so their addition, and indeed it takes. From our achievements, thou performed at height, the pith and mar of our attribute. So oft it chances in particular men that for some vicious mole of nature in them, as in their birth, or growth of some complexion, or by some habit that too much or leavens, the form of plausive manners that these men carrying, I say, the stamp of one defect, being nature's livery or a fortune star, his virtues else, but they as sure as grace, as infinite as man may undergo, shall in the general censure take corruption from the particular fault. The dram of evil doth all the noble substance of a doubt to his own scandal.
Look, my lord, here it comes.
Angels and ministers of grace, defend us. By thou, a spirit of hell for goblin damned, bring with thee heirs from heaven or blast from hell. By thou intent wicked or charitable, thou comest in such a questionable shape. Thou will speak to thee, I'll call thee Hamlet, king, father, royal Dane. Oh, answer me! Let me not burst in ignorance, but tell why thy canonized bones, hearsed in death, have burst their cerements. Why the sepulchre wherein we saw the quietly interred hath opt his ponderous and marble jaws to cast thee up again. What may this mean, thou? That course again in complete steel revisits thus the glimpse of the moon, making night hideous and we fools of nature, so horridly to shake our disposition. With thoughts beyond the reaches of our soul, say, why is this? Wherefore? What shall we do?
It beckons you to go away with it, as if some impartment did desire to you alone.
Look with what courteous action it waves you to a more removed ground, but do not go with it.
No, by no means.
It will not speak, then I will follow it.
Do not, my lord.
Why? What shall be the fear? I do not set my life at a pin's fee, and for my soul, what can it do to that? Being a thing immortal as itself, it weighs me forth again. I'll follow it.
What if it tempts you towards the flood, my lord, or to the dreadful summit of the cliff that beetles o'er his base into the sea, and there assume some other horrible form, which might deprive your sovereignty of reason and draw you into madness? Think of it. The very place puts toys of desperation without more motive into every brain that looks so many fathoms to the sea and hear it roar beneath.
It weighs me still. Go on, I'll follow thee.
You shall not go, my lord.
Hold off your hands.
By rule, you should not go.
My fate cries out and makes each petty archer in this body as hardy as the Nemean lion's nerve. Still am I called? Unhand me, gentlemen. By heaven, I'll make a ghost of him. That lets me. I say away. Go on. I'll follow thee.
He waxes desperate with imagination.
Let's follow. 'Tis not fit thus to obey him.
Have after. To what issue will this come?
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Heaven will direct it.
Nay, let's follow him.
Whither wilt thou lead me? Speak. I'll go no further.
Mock me.
I will.
My hour has almost come. and when I sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself.
Alas, poor ghost!
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold.
Speak! I'm bound to hear.
So art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear?
What?
I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain term to walk the night, and for the day confined to fast in fires till the foul crimes done in my days of nature are burnt and purged away, but that I am forbid to tell the secrets of my prison house. I could a tale unfold whose lightest word would harrow up thy soul, freeze thy young blood, make thy two eyes like stars start from their spheres, thy knotted and combined locks to part, and each particular hair to stand and end, like quills upon the fearful porpentine. But this eternal blazon must not be to ears of flesh and blood. List, list, oh list, if thou didst ever thy dear father love.
Oh, God!
Revenge is foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
Murder most foul, as in the best it is, but this most foul, strange, and unnatural.
Haste me to know that I, with wings as swift as meditation or the thoughts of love, may sweep to my revenge.
I find thee apt, and duller shouldst thou be than the fat weed that roots itself in ease on Leth Wharf. Wouldst thou not stir in this? Now, Hamlet, hear. 'Tis given out that sleeping in my orchard, a serpent stung me, so the whole air of Denmark is by a forged process of my death, rankly abused. But know, thou noble youth, the serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul! My uncle!
I, that incestuous, that adulterate beast, with witchcraft of his wits, with traitorous gifts, O wicked wit and gifts that have the power so to seduce, one to his shameful lust that will of my most seeming virtuous queen. O Hamlet, what a falling off was there from me whose love was that of dignity, that it went hand in hand even with the vow I made to her in marriage, and to decline upon a wretch whose natural gifts were poor to those of mine. But virtue as it never will be moved, though lewdness court it in shape of heaven, so lust, though to a radiant angel linked, will sate itself in a celestial bed, and prey on garbage. But soft methinks I scent the morning's air. Brief let me be, sleeping within my orchard, my custom always of the afternoon. Upon my secure hour thy uncle stole with juice of cursed Hebona in a vial, and in the porches of my ears did pour the leprous distilment whose effect holds such an enmity with blood of man, that swift as quicksilver it courses through the natural gates and alleys of the body, and with a sudden vigor it doth possess the curd like eager droppings into milk, the thin and wholesome blood, so did it mine, and a most instant teta walked about, most Lazar-like, with vile and loathsome crust all my smooth body. Thus was I, sleeping by a brother's hand, of life, of crown, of queen at once dispatched, cut off even in the blossoms of my sin. Unhouseled, disappointed, unannaled, no reckoning made my scent, but sent to my account with all my imperfections on my head. O horrible, most horrible! If thou hast nature in thee, bear it not. Let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch for luxury and damned incest. But, howsoever thou pursues this act, taint not thy mind, nor let thy soul contrive against thy mother's aught. Leave her to heaven, and to those thorns in that her bosom lodge to prick and sting her. Fare thee well at once. The glowworm shows the matin to be near, and gins to pale his uneffectual fire. Adieu, 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 remember me.
Oh, all you host of heaven! Oh, earth, what else? And I shall cope hell? Oh, fie! Hold my heart. And you, my sinews, grow not instant old, but bear me up. Remember thee, thou poor ghost, whilst memory holds a seat, and in this distracted globe, remember thee, from the table of my memory. I'll wipe away all trivial, found records All solved books, all forms, all pressures past that youth and observation copied there. In thy commandment, all alone shall live within the book and volume of my brain, unmixed with baser matter. Yes, by heaven. Oh, villain, villain, smiling damn villain. My table's meat it is. I set it down. That one may smile and be a villain. At least, I am sure it may be so in Denmark. So, uncle, there you are. Now to my word. It is adieu. Remember me. Have sworn.
My lord!
Lord Hamlet.
Heaven secure him!
So be it.
Hello, ho ho, my lord.
Hello, ho ho boy. Come.
How is my noble lord?
What's news, my lord?
Oh, wonderful.
Good, my lord, tell it.
No, you will reveal it.
Not I, my lord, by heaven.
Nor I, my lord.
How say you then? What heart of a man once thinketh, but you'll be secret?
Hey,
I,
by heaven.
by heaven.
There's never a villain dwelling in all Denmark, but he's an errant knave.
There needs no ghost, my lord, come from the grave to tell us this.
Why right? You are in the right, and so without more circumstance at all, I hold it fit that we shake hands and part. You as your business and desire shall point you, and for my own poor part, I will go pray.
These are but wild and whirling words, my lord.
I am sorry they offend you, heartily. Yes, Faith, heartily.
There's no offense, my lord.
Yes, by St. Patrick, but there is. Horatio, and much offense too, touching this vision here, is an honest ghost that let me tell you, for your desire to know what is between us. Oh, master, as you may. And now, good friends, as you are friends, scholars, and soldiers, give me one poor request.
What is it, my lord? We will.
Never make known what you have seen tonight.
My lord, we will not.
Nay, but swear it.
In faith, my lord, not I.
Nor I, my lord, in faith.
Upon my sword!
We have sworn, my lord, already.
Indeed, upon my sword, indeed!
Swear.
Ha ha, boy, sayest thou so? Art thou there, two penny? Come on! You hear this fellow in the Tellerage? Consent to swear!
Propose the oath, my lord.
Never to speak of this I have you seen. Swear by my sword.
Swear.
Hic et to beak! Then we'll shift our ground. Come hither, gentlemen, and lay your hands upon my sword. Swear by my sword. Never to speak of this I have heard.
Swear by his sword.
Well said, old mole. Can't work if earth so fasts. A worthy pioneer, once more removed your friends.
Oh, day and night. But this is wondrous and strange.
And therefore, as a stranger, give a welcome. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. But come, here as before, never so help you mercy. How strange or odd, somewhere I bear myself, that you, as such time seeing me, never shall, with arms encumbered thus, or this head shake, or by pronouncing of some doubtful phrase, as well we know, or we could, and if we would, if we list to speak, or there be in if they might, or such ambiguous given out to note, that you ought me, this do swear, so grace and mercy at your most need help you.
Swear.
Rest, perturbed spirits. So, gentlemen, with all my love, I do commend me to you. And what so poor of a man as Hamlet is, may do to express his love and friending to you. God willing shall not lack. Let us go in together, and still your fingers on your lips, I pray. This time is out of joint. Oh, cursed spite that ever I was born to set it right. Nay, come, let's go together. Hey, merriest, but to my mind, though I'm native here.
Native here.
King Father, Brother Dane,